So, during a study lecture, we talked about the construction of well foundation. We talked many steps how the well foundation can be constructed, like layout of the cutting edge. As you know, the bottom part is the bottom part of the well foundation is called a cutting edge. So first we have to go for the cutting edge, then well curve. Before the well curves, we have to go for the alignment control, then well curve, then construction of well steening. Steening is nothing but the wall of the well foundation. Then well sinking. These 5 steps are there, which we have discussed yesterday. So today, in brief, once again, I would like to show you some picture about the construction of well foundation. Then after that we shall go for the next topic. You see that cutting edge, how the cutting edge has been kept on the slipper, wooden slipper, right? And the cutting edge is made up of the angle irons. Then above the cutting edge, we have to construct the well curve, right? And above the well curve, we have to go for the well steening. Here one picture has been shown to you people, that how the concreting is carried out for the construction of well steening. You can see here, once you have started the construction of well steening, parallelly we have to start excavation also by using the dredger. Dredging means removal of soil from the bottom of the well foundation. Well, you see how the people are removing the soil from the well, and see how the construction is proceeding. In the picture you can see here, the well steening construction is going on, and parallelly sinking is also going on. Sinking takes place due to its own weight, or we can also put neltage. Neltage is nothing but it is the weight of the sand. We can put some sandbags, so that due to the weight of sandbags, it will sink. In addition to that, you can also go for the water jetting on the outer surface of the well, so that the well will sink easily. You can see here, once the well is going to be completed, we can go for the plugging. That means bottom plug. We have to go for the concreting. You can see bottom plug, and once bottom plug has been completed, then we can start filling the sand inside the well. So once the bottom plug is completed, sand is filled in the well, then we shall close it by the top plug, right? It has been closed by the top plug, and after closing the top plugs, you can see that how the pier is constructed in the center of the well foundation. Pile cap will be also be there. The pier cap will also be there. So now you can see that how the pier is constructed on the well foundation, in the center of the well foundation. Yesterday I told you that alignment control is also very important. The center of gravity of the pier should coincide the center of gravity of the well, right? So this is all about the well construction, which I have already discussed you yesterday in yesterday lectures. Now we shall proceed for the new. Sometimes what happens, whenever we are going for the construction of well, the well is sinking. Sometimes well at the time of sinking is tilted. Tilted means it becomes inclined, right? Sometimes it's shifted also. You want to maintain the center of gravity of the well at a particular location, but sometimes it's partly shift, right? This is also possible. So in that case, how we can control the rectification of tilt and shifts? Tilt means inclination of the well, or shift means movement from one point to the other point. the change in center of gravity. So some guidelines are there. What we have to consider in the beginning, that means at the time of well construction, the well should be sunk straight and at the correct position. That also we have to keep in our mind. However, it is not an easy task to achieve this objective because well is very heavier. It may tilt also, because suppose below, at the bottom of the well, at one side the soil is different, another side of the well is soil is different. It may tilt also. So these things also we have to take care of. So sometimes the well tilts on one side or it shifts away from the desired position. Desired positions, as I told you, we have to maintain the alignment, right? Well, we have to maintain the alignment. That means the center of gravity of the well should not change. Otherwise, you want to construct the bridges using the well foundation. If the alignment is going to change, the the locations is also going to change from one side of the river to the other side of the river. So for this, normally what precautions we have to follow to avoid the tilt and shifts? How we can control? What precautions we should adopt in the. So the outer surface of the well curve and staining should be regular and smooth. It should not be rough. It should be plain, so that sinking will take place easily. The next point is the diameter of the curve should be kept about 4 to 8 centimeter larger than the outer diameter of the steining, and the well should be symmetrically placed. Right? See, 4 to 8 centimeter, the well curve diameter is 4 to 8 centimeter larger than the diameter of the well, diameter of the steining, right? Diameter of the outer diameter of the steining. Why? So that the first well curve will sink, right? And definitely it will provide some space, right? Some gap for the steining to go inside the earth or for sinking purpose, right? So it will become easier if you are going to provide some gap, or if you are going to provide some more diameter for the well curve. The cutting edge should be of uniform thickness and sharpness. This also we have to take care of. Dredging should be done uniformly on all sides in a circular well and in both pockets of a tube well. If you are going to construct one circular well, so uniformly you have to remove the soil from the bottom of the well uniformly. Otherwise, tilting, there is a chance of tilting. Suppose from one side you are removing the soil, another side you are not removing. So it may tilt. This is also possible. But if you are going to construct twin wells, two circular wells, in that case, in both the wells, parallelly we have to remove the soil. What IS code says that it recommends that the tilt should be limited to 1 in 60. 1 in 60 means tan theta is equal to 1 by 60. That means 60 vertical and 1 horizontal, right? So this is the guideline for the tilt. We can say this is the permissible limit for the tilting, and for the shift should be restricted to 1% of the depth of sun. Suppose 10 meter you have the well has been sunk up to 10 meter, right? And if the shift is going to take place 10 into 1%, so in that case it will be acceptable. If suppose the above points exceed the limits, right? It is not going to meet 1 in 60 or 1% of the depth of sunk. These above parameters guidelines are not going to meet, and suppose that the tilting is going to take place or shifting is going to take place, right? Shifting means movement of the well from one location to other location. That means the center of gravity is going to change, right? So in that case, how we can control, what measures we have to take for the control of tilt and shift? And this is a very, very important question for your AKTU exam. how we can control the tilt and shift for the well foundation. See, the first method is excavation on higher side. Suppose the well has tilted in the right side. You can see right hand side it has tilted. So what we can do here, we can excavate the uh, soil from the left hand side, right? It is written here, when well is tilted to one side, excavation should be increased on the other side, which is opposite to the tilted side. Means left hand side we shall remove this wall from the bottom of the well. This technique is useful only in the initial stage of well sinking. Suppose at the time of sinking, the tilting is take place, right? So what we shall do? We shall excavate this wall and then we shall drag it, right? We shall drag the well. We shall pull the well so that it will become stable. Next method we can see here, eccentric loading. Sometimes what we can do, if you can see the right hand side, if it is going to tilt right hand side, so left hand side, what we shall do? We shall parallelly we shall excavate this well on the left hand side from the bottom of the well, and we shall go for eccentric loading. Here in the form of eccentric loading, they have kept the bricks and the some sandbags also you can keep here. This method is called eccentric loading. The well tilt can be rectified by placing eccentric loading on the higher side. Higher side is nothing but the opposite side of the tilt. A loading platform is constructed on higher side and load is placed on it. The eccentric load will increase downward pressure on higher side and correct the tilt. Right? Definitely it will become, again it will become vertical once you are going to put the eccentric load. The amount of load and eccentricity is decided based on the depth of sinking. Greater is the depth of sinking of well, larger will be the eccentricity and load. What does it mean? That means suppose the well has gone up to the higher depth, and in that case the tilting has taken place. So for the control of tilting, or we can say to make the well vertical, we shall put more weights in the form of a sandbags that's why it says that the depth of sinking of well, greater the depth of sinking well, larger will be the eccentricity and load we shall more load we shall keep on the left hand side. You can see the next method is called a water jetting. Water jetting means what we are going to do, we are going to the right hand side part has tilted, so how we have to make the well verticals? In that case, water jetting on external surface of the well on the higher side is another remedial measures for rectifying the tilt. The water jetting also you can put on the left hand side, and then it will become somewhat smooth, and then you can pull it. In that case, it will become vertical. When water jet is forced towards the surface of well, the friction between soil and the well surface gets reduced. Friction is going to reduce, and the higher side of the well gets lowered and well becomes vertical. This is also possible. The next method is excavation under cutting edge. Suppose the tilting is going to take place in case of hard strata. So in this method, the well is dewatered first. We have to remove the water by pumping, and open excavation is carried out exactly under the cutting edge on the higher side. So on the higher side, we shall excavate the soil. We shall cut the soil, right? And then we shall pull it for making to make it straight. What is said that if dewatering is not possible, so suppose the depth of water, because water is also going to come from the bottom of the well once the sinking is going to take place. So in that case, if the depth of water is more in the well, then what we shall do, we shall use some suitable equipment, and we shall send the divers, right? We shall send the divers inside the well. He will remove the soil from the cutting edge. The next method is the wooden sleeper under cutting edge. Suppose the well is going to tilt to the right hand side. See, right hand side. In that case, what we can do, temporarily we can put some wood below the cutting edge. And on the lower to control the tilting temporarily. Suppose we are working inside the well, laborers are working inside the well, and we are seeing that the well is tilting in the right hand side. So what we shall do, we shall put some wooden sleeper so that further tilting will be stopped. When well is corrected to vertical level, these sleepers can be removed. Once it is going to become vertical, then we shall remove the sleeper so that further sinking will stop. The next method is a pulling the well. This is also one of the method. The well can be pulled towards the higher side using the steel ropes, right? So what we shall do? One or more steel ropes are coiled around the well with wooden sleepers. We shall put also wooden sleeper along the side so that the well will not damage. The outer surface of the well will not become rough. So what we shall do? We shall put some wooden sleepers, wooden planks, and surrounding the wooden planks, we shall coil the rope, and that rope will be dragged by the laborers to make the well straight or vertical. But one thing is here, pulls should be carefully done, otherwise shifting of well foundation may occur. If you are going to make it straight, vertical, by pulling it, but sometimes what happens, if you are going to pull more, in that case the well will also be shifted, right? So alignment is also going to be disturbed, right? Since you have to construct the well foundation along a proper alignment from this side of the river to that side of the river. Proper alignment should be there. The well should be properly aligned. Otherwise, if it is going to shift from one location to the other location, then the bridge whenever you are going to construct the bridges, the the piers will not maintain the proper center of gravity along with the well. The next method is called as using a strut, right? If the tilting is going to take place, what we shall do? By providing struts as supports on the lower side or tilted side, right? See, right hand side is tilted, so further tilting can be prevented. A strut, this is a strut, and sleeper. Why we are putting sleeper? So that the damage of the outer surface of the well will not take place. And here we can drive some piles which will work as a support. Wooden sleepers are provided between studs and well steening to prevent damage to well steening and to distribute the pressure on the larger area. Here also you can see how the people are putting the inclined support so that the tilting will be stopped. Further tilting will be stopped. Studs are rested on a form base having different piles. So next method, which is the last method, pushing the wells by jacks. Suppose we are going to construct the two circular wells or twin circular wells. When one well is has gone vertical and the another well is going to tilt. So what we shall do? We shall provide some hydraulic jack here, right? Using hydraulic jack or mechanical jacks, the tilted well can be pushed from lower side to the higher side. So it can be tilted part will be pushed by the hydraulic jacks, and the hydraulic jack is going to take support from the vertical well. Here also is mentioned, never vertical well foundation or suitable arrangement made will give support to the jack system. Care should be taken while pushing the well, otherwise the well may shift. Well may shift also. Otherwise the vertical well also may shift. So the care should be taken at the time of pushing. So what I am trying to say here, 8 methods are there how we can control the tilt and shift if it occurs in well foundation. So, but you see, only single method we are not going to use at this site. 2 or 3 methods simultaneously we can use for the control of tilt or shift, right? Or to make the well verticals, right? So thank you very much. We have completed the well foundation today, and tomorrow we shall go for the second part of the unit 4, that is the retaining wall. Thank you very much.